Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making pasta. You can see me there putting my hair up and my hands are all washed. I'm going to start out with 1/4 of a cup of flour. Of course, I am going to flour the counter before I put the rest of the flour down to make sure that the dough doesn't stick to the counter too much. And the reason that I am doing a voiceover is just because there were some machines in the kitchen that are extremely loud, and there's going to be people in the hallway that were also like messing with the audio, so I figured it'd be easier to just do a voiceover. So there I am putting the cup of flour onto the counter, and I'm kind of spreading it out. And I'm doing my best to make a crater in the middle, but you're going to see that it takes me like a really long time. I did not do a very good job of this crater. Like, yikes, look at that. I am struggling, y'all. Yikes. All right, y'all, here I come with the eggs. Look at that little tiny carton. I'm going to be taking 2 eggs out. I did sanitize the counters and wipe them clean before I started with the batter, or the dough, my mistake. I keep calling it batter. Here I go with my first egg. Takes me a couple tries to get it cracked. There it goes right in the middle. It actually turned out pretty well. Into the trash, and here we go again. This egg gave me trouble. You're seeing it's gonna escape a little bit. I was like in a panic here trying to get my hands washed so that I could start. There it goes. It just slid away so that I could start, mixing it. So here I am grabbing my fork and I'm trying my best to scoop it back in. Oh Lord, it ain't working. Oh my goodness. Now that I've done this a couple times, I'm a little critical of my technique here. What is happening? Why am I doing that? Like, I feel like there was definitely a better way to get that accomplished. Also, my mixing is not really doing everything it should be doing. Yikes. I sped up the recording a little bit so that you guys wouldn't have to just watch the same thing over and over again. But it's a lot of mixing and trying to get it mixed, and I'm just not doing a great job, y'all. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, this is my first time ever doing this, and I had never taken a class. Like, I was literally just going off of videos that I've seen on TikTok. So, here we go. Here we are. So now I'm getting started kneading the dough with my hands, or at least just trying to get the dough together so that I can knead it. I kind of hate the feeling of the dough sticking to my fingers. Like, I hate the crusty feeling of how it's like drying on my hands. I don't like it. I don't like it when I'm making meatballs either. It's like the same feeling for me. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. The problem is that it just sticks. I don't like it sticking to me, and I can't get it unstuck to me. And this happens to me with every dough that I ever make. Look at me, struggling. Something wasn't right here, because the second time I made this, you guys are going to see, it wasn't sticking to my hands as much as it was here. I think I needed a little bit more flour on my hands to kind of prevent the stickiness a little bit. But here we go. It's getting more and more together now. And we're going to try kneading. There we go. Look at that. My technique isn't perfect, but, gotta hand it to me. I've never kneaded before, so doing the best that I can here. So the kneading is supposed to go on for about 10 minutes. I have no idea how long I did it, But here I am putting it into a bowl and I'm checking to see if it bounces back. Wow, it does not. So that definitely was not the right amount of time there. But here I am again, second try. Let's see. Still doesn't really bounce back to the amount that it should be, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to put it to the side to let it rest for about 30 minutes, and we're going to do some cleanup in the meantime. The Walmart near my school did not have a rolling pin. It had literally everything you could possibly imagine, but it did not have a rolling pin, so I'm using a variety of options here. First one was this gigantic empty water bottle. As you can see, it just does not have the resistance that it needs to act as a roller. So then I whipped out this pot to try to flatten it. I don't really know what I was thinking here, but I finally got to this glass marinara jar, and that's doing the trick really well. And I know you're not supposed to roll things with glass without a covering over it in case the glass breaks, but oh well. I got it into this square shape and I'm flattening it out as best as I possibly can, trying to get it as rolled out as possible. And I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to continue to roll those halves so that I can keep getting it as flat and as thin as possible. And then I folded those halves, once I flattened them, into these little, I guess rolls here, and I cut them. I'm trying to make linguine. Here I am unfolding it. I was so proud of myself. Like, for my first try, this is really not bad, especially without a pasta attachment, but look at how thick it is. Like, look at all those laid out, and that's where it goes. Guys, the water took forever to boil, but this is what we've got. I put some butter, cheese, and marinara sauce on it. It was pretty good. I recommend. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.